texting is not cook. You're not cooking when you are sending that girl an Instagram reel or a DM or a snap. You are a name in a list on an app that she's looking at while she's sitting on the bus to go on a date with me. So if you want girls, then this video will convince you that texting game is not the way to go and you should instead build some game in real life. Let's go. First thing we're going to establish is that texting is not cook. Because what's actually happening is that a lot of guys think it is, okay? Like these guys, let's just call them texting game guys for the context of this video. These guys actually think they are cooking when they are sliding into a random girl's DM on Instagram and just saying like, hi. Because like, oh, she replied. Oh, and then they show me like the phone. Oh, see, we've been chatting for 2 weeks now. She keeps on replying, I am gaming, right? And then I always ask him the same question, be like, hey, have you seen her in real life? And he's like, no, like we've been texting for 2 weeks. That's totally normal that we haven't met yet. No, it's not. Texting does not mean shit. You are not gaming shit unless you have seen that girl on a date in real life. Like, think about it. Is that girl actually thinking about you, or is she just replying to the name in the list for some extra funny little dopamine? Like, your dick is still unsucked, even if you've been like 3 months deep into the texting conversation with her. Like, these texting game guys, they are like the guys who have 50 million in GTA. Okay, sure, yeah, you're rich in the video game. You have like a rich list of girls that you're texting right now, but you can't turn any of them into real dates. And that's exactly where the problem lies with texting game. But I'm telling you, the texting game guys, which you might be one of them, you're so convinced, be like, no, I swear, if I just keep texting her for like 2 more weeks, then I'll be able to take her on a date, because then our relationship has been established enough so I can actually go to the next escalation step. But honestly, bro, it's just not happening, okay? Trust me on this one. But then the texting game guys are like, wait, but why does she keep replying to me? And the reason she's replying to you is that, okay, remember the name on the list, okay? There's 4 guys before you in that list, okay? So you're in spot number 5. And guy number 1 is actually a guy she's seeing and sucking and fucking right now, okay? Then guy number 2 is being strung along in the case of guy number 1 disappearing. Then guy number 3 strung along with guy number 2 and number 1 disappear, blah, blah, blah. You're literally her 5th option. Like when you're balling, you're her 5th option. She is stringing you along in case that the 4 guys that she thinks are more attractive than you disappear. This is what you are cooking when you're in the DMs, like texting her at fucking 10 a.m, bro. Okay, so this is why texting is not cooking. Let me tell you how I cook. I use the Northstar Method. And I'm just going to focus on the centerpiece of it, which is cold approach, because I think it symbolizes very nicely what the difference between the guy using the Northstar method and the guy using the texting game method is, okay? Think about the entry barriers to texting a girl on Instagram DMs, okay? Like, okay, you have to have a phone, you need an internet connection, you need Instagram, and then you can text every girl. How many guys do you know who fulfill these 3 criteria? It's every fucking guy you know. Compare that to the guy who used the Northstar method and who is able to go up to a girl in real life and let her know that he is interested in her. How many guys do you know that are capable of doing that? Probably 0. Let me tell you, this is the difference between me and the texting game guys. I'm this 1 in 100 type of guy who is able to talk to girls in real life, who has a massive competitive advantage over all the guys who are only able to send her a DM, because she gets fucking, let me tell you, she gets millions of DMs a day, okay? She doesn't get approached a million times every day, because honestly, most guys are fucking pussies these days, okay? I have seen in real life, in my entire life, I've seen 3 guys who went up to girls and spoke to them, okay? Do you want to be part of this small elite group, or do you want to be the chump who's in the DMs, who's index number 7 on the list? If you learn cold approach, it is going to set miles between you and the competition. First link in the description, by the way. Another reason why you're cooking with the Northstar method but you're not cooking over text is that When you're in a cold approach, you're talking to the girl, you actually know what you're working with, okay? Because how many times have you been like on the text message, you said like, hey, and then she took 2 hours to reply, hey, and you were trying to have like a little bit of a conversation to see if she likes you, only to find out after 1 week of exhausting texting that she is not ready to fuck you. That's not going to happen to you in cold approach, okay? What is happening in cold approach, you go up to her, you say hi. If she's all smiley and seems to be very happy that you just spoke to her, then all right, you know that you can go for the number. If she's like kind of cold, or she mentions a boyfriend or whatever she's doing, then you know, okay, I can de-escalate right away. The texting game guys have to waste time and attention on never-ending text conversations just to get rejected after 2 weeks of texting her. This doesn't happen to cold approach guys. And yes, that means you're going to get rejected by girls. I never told you that this is not going to happen, but it saves you a lot of time. And honestly, you're also going to get rejected over text, so might as well get it right away, right? And let me just give you the story why texting is a bullshit medium of speaking to girls. The only times girls ever disappear from my life is over text, okay? Let me explain. When I'm on a date with her, okay? When I'm on a date and I say something stupid and she thinks it's kind of stupid, she's not going to get up and fucking leave, okay? Because I'm there, we're talking, her drink is still not finished, she can't just fucking disappear, okay? And I get lots of opportunities to say stuff that's not stupid, okay? Think about what happens when you say something stupid over text. You know, like, oh, hey, good morning, baby. And she's like, oh man, this guy's needy. She's going to disappear. Because it's so easy to cut you off, you're literally the name in the list and bam, you're gone. So avoid texting as much as possible because that is where the bullshit happens. Last thing I want to let you know is that cold approach actually converts into more dates than the guy who have like 100 DMs outreach every day on Instagram, okay? Like when you cold approached her, you have communicated a lot of attractive things about yourself already. For example, that you're confident, that you're not scared to flirt, that you're a funny guy, that you have friends because you were out with your friends and she saw that you were having fun just before you went up to her and spoke to her. She saw you IRL, she actually knows that you're not ugly. It's all those advantages that the guy who's in the DMs doesn't have. Because like the guy who's in the DM, he might as well be a fucking psychopath killer. She doesn't know, right? She does not know. So I hope you see how it doesn't make any sense for her to go on a date with a guy she's met over text when she can go on a date with a guy like me. Okay, check out the first link in the description if you want to learn this shit. Check out this video, subscribe right here. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Hey!